Coach Mike Heimerman, the Demon track and field coach, 6th year, going to the regionals with 20 athletes next week, the East preliminary round. Mike, what's that mean to this program?
Well, it's huge. This is being a smaller program, Division I program. To have 20 athletes is big for us. I mean, we've got some bigger schools in our state that don't have this many, there's only, I think LSU has 30. So us to be within 10 athletes of one of the premier schools in the country is huge, and that just speaks volume for the type of athletes we have and the job the assistant coaches are doing with those athletes.
Now let's break down two disciplines, the jumps and the throws. Talk about your jumpers and who's going and what your expectations and hopes are.
Jumpers, we'll start with the women. Jasmine Steele or Jasmine Hunter, her married name. Sophomore, doing a great job. She's just now really trying to, clicking, I guess is the word for it. She's jumped 20 foot, almost 20 foot 8, and everything's really starting to click. She's starting to get healthy. She's had a bum ankle for most of this outdoor season, which has hamstringed her a little bit, I guess, per se, but it's her takeoff leg. So just getting healthy and starting to really everything kind of clicking. I wouldn't be surprised. The last 2 meets, 2 PRs. I wouldn't be surprised if we go to the meet and have another PR. So she's been really doing well, and she'll get in the mix and just have some fun, and she'll take this all in stride because she's a sophomore. So she's going to take it and learn for hopefully her junior and senior years. On the men's side, we'll go, since we're with the long jump, we'll go with Jacorius Jeter. He's jumped more times over 24 feet this year than any of the other years, and the last 2 meets he's actually had PRs, so very excited for him. He didn't have a great conference meet, but he's bounced back last chance meet, jumped 20 foot, I want to say almost 24.8, it's 24.7 and some change, or 24.8 and change or something like that, but he's just one jump away, and he's really clicked. He had, I think at the last chance meet, he had 3 or 4 jumps over 24. He's never had a meet with multiple jumps over 24 before, so it's the right time of year to start clicking. I just wish it would happen a little week earlier at conference, but hey, he's at regionals first round, so we'll get out there and play with the big boys and see what happens. Triple jump, we have 2. We have Caesar Stevens and Quindarius Thompson. Caesar's been super consistent all year except for conference, and had a bad meet, which everybody has bad meets, but Caesar is a student of the game. He lives, breathes, and eats triple jumps, so I wouldn't be surprised he goes out there and gets in the mix and jumps high 51, if not low 52 again. His PR is right at 52 low. He jumps that, he could be at the national meet. Quindarius Thompson, he is always 1 foot foul away from having a monster jump. He's always got some of these smallest foot fouls that are always the biggest jumps. So if he gets connected on that board right, he will go a long ways, and he'll be a factor. So he'll be a player in the game. So I'm excited for the jumps group.
Let's turn our attention to the throws. The guys that you coach, talk about your big guys.
Kyron Tucker, senior, he's qualified in 2 events. We have the discus and the shot put. Both events he's ranked in the middle, right in the I think the mid-20s or late 20s, maybe low 30s. He's one big throw away in each one of them. He's got the capability to throw monstrous in both events. We just got to he's got to allow that to happen. He's a very big and powerful young man, and he likes trying to use that power sometimes and overpower the event. If he would actually allow his technique to take over, he's going to have a monster throw, and he'd be a player. Last year he was close in a couple foot fouls. That one he gave up on in the shot, and then one in the discus he just didn't turn the right side enough, so it went out of bounds. That would have been players. It would have been 2 PRs, and probably one would have been a school record in the discus. But that's his goal, is just go out there and hit PRs, and then we'll see where we're at. Cedric Paul in the shot put, he's had a phenomenal year in the shot. Been super consistent in the 58 to 59 range this whole year. He's had a couple big foot fouls that he gave up watching the shot, just carried him out of the ring. He puts one together, he throws 61 feet, he'll be in the mix to make it to the next round. And that's all we can ask. We're just going to ask these athletes to go out there and give it everything they got, and see if they can hit a PR. If they hit a PR, we'll be in the mix. And then our last guy, sophomore, Colin Milton in the javelin. He's coming off last year. He had elbow surgery. Out of his senior year in high school, he had elbow surgery. Last year we rehabbed, got him in to a couple meets, did well. This year he's been super consistent right at the 200-foot range, and then he threw 210. He's got some big marks in him. He just got to get a little stronger, but he's there. I mean, I'm taking him because he's qualified. 2, he needs the experience for his junior and senior years. he's going to have quite a talented career here at Northwestern if he keeps his head on straight. But he'll go out there, get in the mix. East is a very, very strong javelin. I think we have 2 or 3 of the top 4 guys in the country, and he'll get to watch some big javelin throws. The good thing about the field events, everybody only gets 3 swings. So I told this group, go out there and take your swings, and if we make it, we make it. If we don't, don't have any regrets saying that we didn't give it everything we had.